Today's book, The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle, is one of my all-time favorite stories. It is heartwarming, heartbreaking. It's a story of hope and redemption and having to kind of rely on yourself. It also has a mystery to it, and this is definitely a story I recommend if these things sound interesting to you. Mason Buttle is the biggest, sweatiest kid in his grade, and everyone knows he can barely read or write. But Mason's learning disabilities are compounded by grief. 15 months ago, Mason's best friend, Benny Kilmartin, turned up dead in the Buttle's family orchard. An investigation drags on, and Mason can't understand why Lieutenant Baird won't believe the story Mason has told about that day. Mason makes a new friend, tiny Kelvin Chomsky, who is also relentlessly bullied by the other boys in their neighborhood. When Kelvin goes missing, Mason finds himself in trouble again. He's desperate to figure out what happened to Kelvin and eventually Benny. But will anyone believe him? Chapter 1, The Stupid Shirt. Tell you what, I already know who stuffed this t-shirt into my locker. Matt Drinker did that. He took a Sharpie to his first fat black letters. He wrote stupid on it. Same way I spell my words in the spelling bee on Friday morning. A kid like me does not belong in the spelling bee, but it is for all 7th grade. This is not how I would kick off the school year, but I'm not in charge. Elimination rounds started in the classroom. I'm eliminated. I saw a movie about a spelling bee once. There was a girl and she had a magic about her. She could hear her word, any word at all, and the letters wrote themselves in the air. It happened in swirls and sparkles with fuzzy bees and fairies making glitter trails. The letters opened like apple blossoms. They flowed like paint off a brush. Always the right letter. People said that couldn't really happen, seeing things that way. It was just a movie trick, but I believed what that girl saw, at least some. I see things too, but not fairy wings, no flowers blooming. Here is what happened on Friday morning. I heard my word. Stopped. Had to be the easiest word ever in a 7th grade spelling bee. Tell you what, I knew I was going to spell it right. Stopped had double letters. I like those. It's like getting a 2 for 1. Well, too bad, because as soon as I thought of that, I thought of another word. Starts with the same sound and has double letters somewhere around the middle part. Stoop. I have been with my brain for 12 long years. I know how it puts things wrong. So I closed my eyes. I thought, okay, Mason, don't let that in your head. Don't go spelling stoop. That's not your word. Your word is stopped. Under my eyelids, I started to see the letters. That's why I say it is like the girl from the movie. I can see the letters, but for me, they go ugly. They fade or swell up. They slide away. If my eyes had pincers on them, I'd grab at the letters and hold them still. Tick, tick, tick. You cannot take your time in a spelling bee. Stopped. S and T, those were correct. I knew they were. I said them. I got that safe feeling. The spelling timer ticked again. I tried to see the letters clear, but they fuzzed. Then they blobbed. I've seen it plenty of times. I squeezed my eyes shut tighter. I thought, please let me get this. I saw fat letters, blurry letters. They came. The others, things I see. Color happens sometimes. This time it was that dirty green. Floats in like smoke. Happens when I can't get to the right answer. That green is the color of pressure. On me, a spelling bee is pressure. I rolled my eyeballs behind my lids, tried to erase all that mess. My brain got itself caught on the other word. Stoop. Double letters. Tick, tick. I saw 2 O's. I saw 2 O's. Somebody snorted. I knew I was wrong. Knew I had to finish. Get it over with. I wiped my sweaty hands on my pants. Stopped. I heard a P sound. I said it quickly. Knew that there was something more. T at the end? No, D. It would be D on the other end, but not just D. Tick, tick, no time. I said I and D. What I spelled was S-T-O-O-P-I-D. What it sounded like was stupid. the buzzer sounded. The whole class roared. Matt Drinker loves when something like that happens. That's why I'm guessing he put the stupid shirt inside my locker. He must have picked my lock to do it. Funny thing is, I knew what the shirt said because of the two O's in the middle. I knew in 2 blinks. Matt doesn't know it, but he did me a big favor. I always take 2 shirts to school unless I forget. I changed just before lunch. That's because of how I sweat. It is a lot. Can't stop it, can't hide it. I need to be dry at the lunch table, otherwise I'm a total gross out of a kid. Well, today was a day that I forgot my extra shirt, so I'm wearing the one that says stupid on it. It's big and it fits me. It's clean and dry. I'm gonna keep moving. Maybe nobody will see what it says. And if they do, well, tell you what, plenty worse has happened. It's good. Totally recommend this book. Will just fill your heart. I hope you try it.